Hi kids, Miss Ashley here. Welcome to our new Pointe Kids videos. I am so excited to share these things with you today. We're going to talk more about missionaries and about the missions trip that Paul went on. But remember, this wasn't a sightseeing trip.
Oh, and it wasn't a Paw Patrol mission either.
Oh, hi Callie. Do you want to join me for our video?
Can I, please?
Sure, but why are you talking like that?
Oh, I went on a mission trip to England. I might have picked up a bit of an accent.
Oh, I see. A mission trip to England, that sounds like fun.
Oh, it was just lovely.
Cool. Well, today we're going to be talking about more of Paul's missions trip. But remember, this wasn't a sightseeing trip or a Paw Patrol mission, but a missions trip to tell others about Jesus.
We're also going to sing songs. I'm so excited to sing and dance.
Me too. Singing songs is one of my favorite parts. And we're going to practice our memory verse.
And play games.
And we're going to do a craft that you can do at home and give to your mom as a Mother's Day gift. This will be so fun. And I'm happy to have you join us today for all of these fun things we're going to do. But we're going to start by singing some songs.
Yay, that's my favorite part.
Mine too. So stand up and dance with us.
It started in the garden when Adam chose to sin, and now I can't get rid of this trouble that I'm in. Where will I go for answers? How can I find my way? I lift my eyes to heaven for the Lord to save the day.
When everything is falling down,
Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. 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 So I'll praise you in the morning, praise you in the night, and through the darkest valley, when there's no end in sight, when there's no silver lining in all the clouds I see, I lift my eyes to heaven for the Lord to rescue me.
when everything is falling down,
Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. 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 Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up.
when everything is falling down,
Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. Gonna lift you up, gonna lift you up, oh, oh, oh. So we praise our God for everything He's done. Yes, the Lord Most High is the timeless one. Jesus, Alpha and Omega. Jesus, wonderful Savior. Who was and is to come, Son of God, Holy One. Jesus, Alpha and Omega. Jesus, Alpha and Omega. Jesus, wonderful Savior. Who was and is to come, Son of God, Holy One. Jesus, Alpha and Omega.
I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna sing my praise to heaven. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna sing my praise to heaven. I will run this race and I will never stop. I follow Jesus till the day I drop. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you've got such a lot, when you've got not a lot, what? Be happy. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna send my praise to heaven. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna send my praise to heaven. I will run this race and I will never stop. I follow Jesus till the day I drop. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you've got such a lot, when you got not a lot, what? Be happy. I will run this race and I will never stop. I follow Jesus till the day I drop. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you've got such a lot, when you got not a lot, what? Be happy.
Hey, Callie.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you again.
it's okay. What's up, Caleb?
Are you still speaking with a British accent?
Yeah, I can't seem to get rid of it.
I know they're hard to get rid of.
Sure is.
Oh, well, wasn't that a good mission trip?
Yeah, it was. I loved meeting all those new people and telling them about Jesus. My favorite part was when the little boy believed in Jesus and asked him into his heart.
I know. Wasn't that awesome?
It sure was. You know, I was wondering how he is doing. Do you think he is learning more and more about God?
I don't know, but that reminds me. After Paul and Barnabas came back from their mission trip, they decided to go out again and check to see how everyone was doing.
They were concerned about the new believers just like we are? Wow, that's so cool.
I know, so they went on another mission trip.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they went back to all the same places and encouraged the people. They also went to new places and told new people about Jesus.
That's great. Then what?
And then Paul met a new friend. His name was Timothy.
Oh, Timothy, I've heard of him. Were there 2 books in the Bible named after him?
Yeah, and Paul took Timothy with him on his mission trips, and he taught him and trained him to teach others about Jesus.
Oh, isn't that called discipleship?
Yeah, Timothy was a disciple of Paul, And that means Paul taught him and trained him to teach others about Jesus.
That's amazing. That's what we should do.
Yeah, let's go and see how that little boy is doing. And maybe we can train him and teach him to tell other people about Jesus.
Yeah, and then more and more people will learn about him. Hopefully they don't pick up my accent. This is going to be great.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
When Paul and Barnabas had been missionaries for a while, Paul spoke to Barnabas, "Let's go back and visit the believers in every town where we have preached. Let's see how they're doing." I bet he missed some of the really awesome, cool people that he met. That's why he wanted to go back. I mean, we'll never know, but I think that's probably the reason why. Anyway, Barnabas agreed. He wanted to take John Mark, but Paul did not want to take him because John Mark had left them on one of their other trips. So Barnabas took John Mark with him to Cyprus. Paul chose Silas, and they traveled through Syria to Cilicia. In Lystra, Paul met Timothy, who was the son of a Greek father and a believing Jewish mother. People spoke well of Timothy, and Paul took him and traveled through towns, encouraging believers. The number of believers increased daily. The Holy Spirit guided Paul and the men as they traveled. Instead of going to Asia or Mysia, Paul had a vision of a Macedonian man begging him to come and help him. They immediately left, understanding that God was calling them to preach the gospel to Macedonia. They traveled to several towns in Macedonia, delivering the message of Jesus.
Hey, Ashley, what you doing?
I'm playing with my cars and pretending I'm going on a missions trip.
Well, that sounds fun, like what Paul did. Can I play?
Sure. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like what Paul did, but he didn't have cars. He'd have to walk everywhere, and that would take forever. I'm so glad that we have cars.
Me too.
Hey, do you want to play another game with me? I have a game where we can pretend that we're going and telling people about Jesus around town.
That sounds fun.
Let's get a bunch of friends to join us.
Okay.
Hey guys, thanks for joining in our game. So we have these cards that have actions on them. And they're going to be in a pile over here on the table. And then when you draw a card, you do that action to a place in town where you want to go tell about Jesus. So here's the places we can go. We have a cinema or movie theater, a stadium, a post office, a police station, a church, and an ice cream shop. So do you guys want to come play?
Yeah, sounds fun.
Okay. So why don't we get in a line over here, and I'll go first. So I got a horse. So that means I have to trot like a horse to the place where I want to tell people about Jesus. Let's see. You know, I haven't been to a movie in so long. I want to go to the movie theater. You know, if I go to the movie theater with the horse, where would I park my horse? I have to pretend that we're in Western times, I guess. So I'm at the movie theater. Okay, Cubby's turn.
I got a car, so I'll take the car. I got lucky. I'm going to the church. I made it.
Okay. I got a plane. Where should I go with the plane? Post office. Ready? Made it.
I get a skateboard. I'm gonna get some ice cream.
I got a bike. The stadium.
Okay, so we all made it to our locations. Now, we're talking about missionaries, so we have to think about ways that we can tell people about Jesus at our different locations. So, if I'm at the movie theater, I guess I could talk to the cashiers about Jesus.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to talk during the movie.
No. Jamie, what about you?
In the stadium, I could talk to someone that was sitting in the stadium seat.
Yeah. Okay.
I could send a bunch of letters about him.
Yeah, I could.
At the church, I could stand in the pulpit and preach.
At the ice cream shop, I can talk to the ice cream truck driver.
Yeah. Hi, kids. So today we're going to do a craft that you can make for your mom for Mother's Day. You could give it to her as a card or hang it on the wall, whatever you would like to do with it. So we're going to start with a piece of paper. We have red and pink construction paper, but you could use any paper that you have at home. And we're just going to cut out the shape of a heart. So we have our hearts, and then we can just decorate it however we would like. If you know how to write, you could get a marker or a crayon and write Happy Mother's Day or I love you, Mom, or whatever you would like to do. And if you don't know how to spell words yet, you could just draw a picture or something that you think your mom would like. So I'm gonna write Happy Mother's Day. So now you could either decorate this side of your heart, or you could even turn it over and do another thing on the other side, whatever you would like to do. I'm going to take some of these heart stickers that we have and just going to decorate my heart with these. You can use whatever you have at home to decorate your heart. You can use stickers or glitter glue like we're going to do in a little bit, or anything that you have that you'd like to maybe glue on or just draw pictures. Anything works, whatever you have. So I did some stickers, and then I think I'm gonna draw a heart with some glitter glue. Jamie, do you want some glitter glue? Sure. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do blue. I think I'm just gonna draw a heart. All right. So you can decorate your heart with whatever you have. I did glitter glue and stickers and wrote Happy Mother's Day, and then you can give this to your mom as a Mother's Day present. So. Hi kids. So we're going to talk about our life point and then say our memory verse together. So right here I have a map of the world, and since we've been talking about missionaries, this kind of tells us where we can tell people about Jesus, the whole world. So this says, tell about Jesus. Last week, we learned missionaries go and tell people about Jesus. That was our life point last week. So every week, we're going to flip over another part of our map, and it tells us our new life point. So for this week, we learned God helps people tell about Jesus. And that goes along with our memory verse too. Okay, so now we're going to practice our memory verse. And I have some actions that we can do along with it to help you remember what it is. So it's the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. Hebrews 13:6. So here's some actions that we can do, and I want to say it with you a couple times. So let's say, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. Okay, so let's say that again. The Lord is my helper, and I will not be afraid. Let's say it one more time. The Lord is my helper, and I will not be afraid. Well, kids, our time here today is coming to an end, but I'm so glad that you were able to join us. We got to talk about Paul going on his missions trip.
He got to travel to many different places. I wonder if he picked up an accent on his travels.
I don't know, I guess he might have. Yeah, we were able to learn that Paul got to travel and tell people about Jesus.
It was not a sightseeing trip or a Paw Patrol mission, after all. But a mission trip where we got to tell others about Jesus is still pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. But remember, God helps us tell people about Jesus, and he can help you too. I'm excited to see you again next week. Goodbye.
Bye!